Hi, everybody. Welcome to, well, it's not a podcast today, is it? How you doing, Maddie?
Not really. Okay. How are you doing for a Saturday? You feel off?
I do. I feel, because we've still got the podcast tomorrow,
Yes.
but, with Bill and Camille. But, today, for those that are going to be here, we'll give everybody a couple minutes to kind of come on. But, what's funny is I ask people, do you talk to people about events? Have they put on events, or do you find yourself asking people that?
I have. Yes. Yes. Yes.
What's their answer usually?
About what we're doing?
Yeah, no, just about if they put on an event or if they've done anything like that. Like, do people say, "Oh my gosh, I'll never do it again," or "It's the hardest thing I've ever done"? I've gotten so many different people giving me so much advice that I'm just like, like my head spins sometimes.
Well, it takes a certain person to be able to do that,
Yeah.
and come out of it, in pretty good shape on the other end. Because it's asking a lot. It's stressful, putting a lot of
Yeah.
stuff together, and you've got to have the right personality to not let things get to you. So, um, yeah.
Yeah. Hi,
Hello,
Kim.
Kim.
How are you? And that's what's funny is I put on an event before for dogs, for rescue. I worked closely with the rescue shelter, and I put this event on, and you think, okay, everybody's gonna back up and they're gonna help and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, yeah, I got you. And then at the end of the day, you start going, can you help me with this? Oh well, I can't. I ended up doing this whole event in like 3 months, and I was so beat that I
Yeah.
was just like, okay, I'm done. I'm never gonna do that again. But here we are doing another event.
Well, I do have to say, um, it's amazing how many people have volunteered to help.
Yeah,
And a lot of people that knew my dad too,
yeah,
which was kind of nice to say, hey, I'd love to help. Your dad was great, or whatever they
yeah,
said. I'd
yeah,
love to be a part of this.
yeah,
Um, and then others that have never got a chance to meet my dad, but know of him,
yeah.
um, either appreciate his artwork or just the stories or whatever. So it's really nice, and
It's a
just
tribute to who he was.
yeah, yeah. But it's also nice to people say, oh, you want to do this? Oh, well, I know somebody who whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so I feel good about some of that stuff, and as I kind of look at what we're trying to do in the next 2 months,
yeah,
it could be a little daunting, but you know
yeah,
um, I think we've got good people on board, and
yeah.
people with good ideas and good connections, and our VIP lists are growing. As we find out there's
Yes.
other people out there that really want to see this and
Yeah.
be a part of it.
Yeah.
So
Who, I know the one person, just to let you guys know, the person that's going to be playing the music for us, normally when you go to events, it's not going to be live. This time, guys, when you come to our event at the Bowers Museum, Rob Richards, the legendary organist from the El Capitan Theater, will be playing music live for the event. So there's one
yes,
more
yes,
announcement. So we're looking forward to that. If you guys have been to the El Capitan and you've heard Rob play, he's incredible. He's magnificent. So looking forward to that very much. But and then you've got some people lined up as well, do you
I
not?
I do. But do we want to kind of describe what um, what people will be kind of experiencing as they go in?
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and kind of give them. Join me, Bowers Museum, eyes closed. It's November 10th. No, go ahead, Maddie. Yeah,
Yeah.
give them kind
So
of a background of what the Bowers Museum is going to be like and what you're going to be doing that day.
right. So if you've never been at the Bowers Museum, it's a great museum in Santa Ana,
Mm-hmm.
California, and
Yes.
so as you come in, you'll be going down a corridor,
Uh huh.
and then you'll be coming into a large room, and
Yes.
we're going to have some of that space partitioned off. You'll check in and then go into this space.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to have 2 showings, so you'll have a choice of the first presentation or the second presentation.
Yes.
We are going to sell a few VIP tickets, which will entitle you to a few extra things. And getting in a little bit earlier, half hour earlier.
Yes.
So as you go into this large space, we're going to have original artwork. We're going to have artifacts, everything being described. So there's little stories on everything so you understand what it is.
Yes.
And film clips from some of my dad's films that he was in. So you could see him acting as a kid and with some of the people of Hollywood. And artifacts from that too. So
can I ask a question, Matthew?
Fun stuff. Yes, you may.
Can I ask you a question? Is the book going to be there?
Our book?
The book.
The book. The book.
The book.
Yes, we will have the book there. So we do have a book that has amazing signatures within it. And we will also, that's Disney-wise. For Hollywood-wise, not only will we have some signed photographs, but we will have both of my dad's autograph books from when he was a kid asking for autographs around the lots. So what else?
Leo's asking if Sam was featured in the Disney Family album.
The Disney Family album.
Was he ever featured?
I'm sorry. Is that the Leslie Iwerks that you're talking about? Am I off here? Featured in the Disney Family album. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to think. I know
I'm not connecting right now.
I know.
If you could help us with that, that would be great, and then I can answer.
Yeah, Leo, you stumped us. I know. I'm drawing a blank because it was actually 90 degrees today here, guys. Sorry.
A cool 90 when you compare it to the Shadow Hills here, which was 103.
Okay.
Early Disney Channel show. I do not believe so.
Okay.
But I'd have to research that out. He was a part of Walt, the Man Behind the Mouse documentary.
Yeah.
He was in that Diane Miller was a part of. Let's see. So after, and you'll have about an hour to spend in this pre-show space.
Yes.
And then we're going to escort you into the theater, the auditorium.
Correct.
Okay. And then things will be introduced by Camille and Bill.
Camille and Bill. Will be tomorrow, our guest on the podcast, guys. Tune in for that tomorrow as well. Tomorrow we're going to be talking to Camille and Bill. So.
And they will be there on November 10th.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see. So then there's a presentation, about an hour. And then we'll have about a half an hour at some point. We don't have everything laid out completely, but we have a panel.
Yes.
So, and we will have 2 different panels. Bill Cotter will be the moderator for that.
Yes.
And we will have 1 or 2 family members on that panel. And along with that, so the way it's looking, my sister-in-law, Dor, we call her Dor, but Dorothy, will be on the first one, it looks like. And I haven't locked this down exactly, but Kim Irvine is willing to do this. So I have to find out if she'll be part of the first panel or second panel. And I'm going to try to give her a call today, and we'll lock that down. I'm thinking Floyd Norman will be in the first one.
Okay.
And in the second one, my brother Brian and Willie Ito.
Correct.
And then we have a couple of other people. Now, one individual said that he would love to be a part of it, but we haven't had him lock himself in yet. And then we have a couple of other people that we are trying to line up. So we've got some really good people that knew my dad and can spin some stories.
Yeah.
And so after that, so you're in the auditorium for about an hour and a half. And then when that ends, be escorted out. And then we will have some merchandise available. And we talked a little bit about that last time.
Yeah.
So, and we shared the pin, one of the pins.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's see. What else we need to
Let's get to it. Let's get to it. This is why everybody's here. This is why everybody tuned in. What is going on with tickets? Talk to me.
Okay. So we are going through Eventzilla. And we've got it pretty well set up. And we are planning to actually open the ticket booth, so to speak, tomorrow, Sunday, at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So just shortly after our podcast with Camille and Bill, we will start selling tickets.
All right, everybody. So tomorrow, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, Eventzilla. We'll put the link in. We're going to put the link in here in the group. I'll put it on my page. Matt, put it in on your page. We'll give everybody a little bit of time so that way everybody from our group can kind of, get a little bit of a head start. As a thank you, we appreciate you, everybody that's been here, helped us, supported us. And then after that, Leo, if you would, at 3:30, if you'll let everybody know in your group, we're going to let everybody know at Mike's chat. We're going to let a couple other groups know that tickets are going to go on sale. And it's basically a first come, first serve, guys. We're not going to sell tickets the day of the event. So it's strictly online. It's parking is going to be parking's identified, right? We've got it all set up as far as parking wise.
It's got a map, but you know what? Actually, that's a very good point. I think I need to do a little edit there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
So especially for the first event, they have a parking.
There is a parking attendant.
Well, yes, but they charge for that. So,
yes.
But after 3 o'clock,
yes,
you don't have to pay. So if you come for the second event, you can park right there. But the other parking area, I thought they said north, but it actually seems to be south of the museum. We'll have that all written down, but there is parking there, and it's free. So don't pay for it. Don't use the QR code. The Bowers said that it's a third party for other areas also. So you can park there for free. So for first events and second, you can park there. For the second event, you could park in their parking lot right next to the museum. It's not far to walk though.
No. And also, Leo, we will definitely send you the info so you can schedule it and drop it automatically.
Yes, thank you.
Susan Mansker Emsley is going to be there along with Gunny Napper presenting the flag. I'm excited about that.
Hello, Susan.
Gunny, she posted some really cool pictures of Gunny with a child recently, and it was really neat.
Yes.
It was really, really neat. I enjoyed that. So he will take as much care presenting the American flag as he does in his everyday life and all the times he did at Disney. So I'm looking forward to that and seeing him in his dress blues, and that should be a lot of fun. That should be a lot of fun.
We're actually going to have my dad's World War II uniform actually on display too. So.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. So that'll be something. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of cool things. Handicap parking, definitely. There is definitely handicap parking, and for each show, there is up to. I'm sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong. 6 spaces. 6. 6. So
for
Barbara,
wheelchairs or scooters.
scooter. Yeah. Yeah. Wheelchair or scooter. Handicap parking is going to be available, I believe, right there to
Yes.
the north side of the
Yes.
parking lot. Okay. So right there. Okay. Um, but yeah, there's 2 parking spots, or there's 2 parking lots available, but we'll definitely go over more, but we wanted to let everybody know tomorrow at 3 o'clock tickets will be going live.
Yes.
And again, it's first come, first serve. How many tickets for each event are going to be sold so people can have an
Yes.
idea?
So we do have to have a few spaces left open for the VIP guests that we have, people that
Yeah.
are coming and speaking and their
Yeah.
significant others.
Correct.
So we have 230 tickets for each show.
Okay.
So it's not a ton, but it's a good number. And
Okay.
then we're selling 30 VIP
Okay.
tickets, admissions, which allows you to get in early and get to the merchandise a little earlier.
Yeah.
And we've got 30 of those for each presentation.
Okay.
And let's see, what else?
230. So there's 230 general admission tickets, and there's 30 general admission tickets for each show.
30 VIPs. Yeah.
Yeah. Correct. Correct. Okay. So there's 230 regular general admission, and there's 30 VIPs. Okay. Okay. What else? Anybody have any questions? Anything anybody wants to ask? Feel free. We'll do this. We'll probably do this a couple times leading up to it in case there's any questions, comments. We're. Go ahead, Maddie.
And I was just going to say, and if there's any questions, you could always, messenger us, whatever, and ask us any questions.
Yeah.
So, and
we're
we'd be
accessible.
happy to help you out with that. Yeah.
Yeah. We're very accessible. The day of the event is going to be really hectic, so we'll probably be running around. But we will have a lot of volunteers that day. There's going to be a lot of volunteers helping, pointing people in different directions, checking in, at the store, at the pop-up store, helping people get seated, things of that nature. So what is the difference between first and second show? You want to go ahead and tell Barbara what the difference is between the first and the second show?
Other than the times?
Yeah, other than the times. Yeah, other than the times.
So it would be basically the panel.
Yeah, panels.
So what we're looking at first with the first panel, the earlier presentation, would be Dorothy McKim. I'm hoping Kim Irvine will be available at that time. It's not first thing in the morning, so we should be fine.
Yes.
And then Floyd Norman, if he's available at that time, that's who we're planning on being there. He said he was going to be available, so I'm sure he'll probably speak at one and be there for both. So, and the same goes for Willie Ito.
Yeah.
The second presentation will be my brother, Brian McKim, and Willie Ito. And then we have a couple of other people that I have to lock down yet. So
we're still hoping. Send us positive vibes.
A little bit of a mystery, but either or, we've got some fun people lined up, and
some very fun people.
Yeah. And then
people that have a lot of stories, a lot of history, a lot of Disney history to tell. That's what I'm excited about.
And we're also going to be interviewing people.
Yes.
So we will have clips from other individuals that will be part of the presentation that are, it's projected on the screen. So they won't be there necessarily, but you'll hear them, see and hear them.
I'm looking forward to that. The people that can't make it, those are the guests as well that I'm looking forward to. Leo has a question. And, I never thought about this, and I was, I wondered how they did it in other events. Will you be offering a 2-ticket package since you'll have different guests? Someone might be interested in that.
Yeah.
Leo, have you ever seen that at a show where there's 2 different panels? I think what we're doing is kind of unique, so I'm not sure how many people would be interested in that, but, who knows?
And I didn't want to have too large of a panel so everyone gets a chance to kind of talk and share and answer
Yeah.
questions and that sort of
Yeah.
thing. So I didn't want too large of a panel.
Yeah.
We could have done that, so here's the thing, and we have no clue, how popular this is going to be, and you want everyone to have a chance
Yeah.
to go to this. So
Yeah.
if people are buying 2 tickets, one for the first and one for the second, is that edging somebody out? So
Well,
gosh, that's
well,
a hard one to answer.
let's kind of that kind of leads us into the next
Well,
event for
that's true.
December. You
That's
want to
true.
start? You want to kind of kick that off a little bit in December?
Okay, so this is just the first day, right? And we're going to have a second day, and that will be in December.
That's to celebrate his birthday, December 20th.
Celebrate his birthday, which
Correct.
is actually the 20th, but it's a little too close to Christmas, and we know a lot of people travel. So it will probably be, what did we say?
I think the weekend before, somewhere, I think
like
we're looking
Saturday before
the 14th. Yeah, the 14th of December.
So this is what we're aiming for, is the 14th of December.
Yes.
And so we're working with the Walt Disney Company right now on this event. And well, I guess I can mention it because we're not going to get it, right? So we were hoping to actually have it in the main theater, the old theater, the original theater, on the Walt Disney Studio lot.
Yes.
And there's significance to that. That's where my dad was showing Walt and Jim Malgar all of his pre-show paintings for Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln.
Yes.
Right outside of that is on the steps was where he did his handprints when he got his Disney Legends. On the other side, the steps for animation is where the stage was, where he got the actual statue for the Legends Award. And then the animation building is where he actually started as an Imagineer back in 1954.
Yes.
So that whole little space was very kind of poignant.
Nostalgic.
Yes.
Sherman Brothers Theater. Sherman Brothers Theater, guys. Yeah.
So anyways, the theater is in rehab right now. And it was going to be ready for us in December, but now they're going to put in a whole new sound system. So it's not going to be ready until March. So that's off the list right now. So
alternatives.
Yes. So I want to talk to Howard about the possibility of still being on the studio lot. Possibly. Yeah. So anyways, if that gets shot down, it's okay. Because if people are aware of the old Grand Central Terminal, the old airport, basically it was LAX before LAX, right?
Yeah.
It's an old building that the Walt Disney Company has purchased, refurbished, and it's a huge venue. It's right across the street from Imagineering in Mapo.
WDI.
WDI.
Who had an office there? Somebody pretty famous had an office there, did they not?
Howard Hughes actually had an office there. And I understand, I never did get a tour of it, but his paneling and maybe even the flooring is still there. But I don't know if they've since changed that, but they were kind of leaving it alone. But Post flew in to that airport. Amelia Earhart flew into that airport. Howard Hughes did. I have to do a little bit more research, but I believe that the Flying Deuces, Laurel and Hardy, was actually filmed there. And I have to double check, but I think the Shirley Temple, I just lost the name. Good Ship Lollipop. That could have been
Shirley
partially
Temple?
filmed there. Yeah, Shirley Temple.
Shirley Temple.
But I can't think of the name of the film.
Oh,
right now.
Yeah.
But anyways, so if we end up using that space, it's quite large. So where the theater on the Walt Disney lot sat 450 people, 150 of those were going to be VIP guests that we're inviting along with their guests. These are the VIP guests from Imagineering, the studio, Hollywood, and such. We could actually grow that a little bit, I think, in this space, and actually have more tickets available for people too. So much bigger venue, a lot more people to meet and mingle with, and a beautiful location. You know, we should have had those photographs.
Yeah, we should have put them up. But a lot of people like Leslie. Leslie's talking about it. GCAT's a really nice venue. You know, I've heard it referred to as that.
As what? I'm sorry?
GCAT.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Grand Central Air Terminal.
Yeah. Very famous. Very famous.
Yeah, very. You know, in personally, I haven't been in there. And like I was telling you the other day, I heard Howard Hughes was just, he would write wherever he was at. He carried a pencil with him and just wrote. So I'm hoping there's stuff on the wall from Howard Hughes. Probably not, but I'm hoping. But
maybe in his office.
Maybe in his office. But you know what? That's our hope, everybody. That's kind of you know, this is something maybe we should consider. You know, because Leslie said she's got friends coming from the East that want to go to the event, and Leo's talking about it. Maybe it's something we should do, to have like 20 tickets as a package deal or something like that. You know,
20
so
tickets.
In other words, so keep 20 tickets available as far as if somebody wanted to buy a ticket to both shows.
Oh,
you know,
a
limited, make it a limited number.
Because we're not ready to sell the tickets to the second event for December yet. Just because we don't have things.
No. Well,
but I understand what you're saying.
Well, no, I think they're talking about the two shows. So if somebody wants to go to both panels, not the second show.
Got you.
You know, not the one in December, but the two panels. So, you know, I don't know, maybe that's something we should talk about off air. Leslie's saying both shows at the Bowers, in case people want to see all the panelists, you know, because I mean, I'm a big old kid. I can't wait to see both panels, and I'm just volunteering. Barbara Van Dusen asked, what time do we need to arrive for the first show?
Okay. And I apologize, I don't have my screen up for the actual Eventzilla, but sorry. Give me 1 second. Lots of notes. Too many notes. Both Vince and I are terrible at well, not terrible, but we both write a lot of notes. So,
yes. So I've got Eventzilla right here if you're wanting to look at the times.
Oh, you do? Okay, yeah. So if you buy a VIP ticket, you're going to get in a half hour early.
Yes.
So check-in would be at 2:00, and you could get into the pre-show at 2 p.m. on Sunday the 10th.
Yes.
Okay, and then general admission will be at 2:30. Check in and get into the pre-show at 2:30.
Yes.
So the second
presentation check-in time will be 4:30.
Check-in time will be 4:00 for VIPs and 4:30 for general admission.
Yes. Okay.
So, and then there should be an hour and a half to, decide on merchandise, take a look at the merchandise if you're interested. So there's not an extreme rush for any of that. And then you should easily have time to chat with people in between and after.
Pictures, VIPs, meet and greet. Yes.
And then should we mention that we're hoping a group will actually be there next to merchandise?
I don't want to jinx it, but I'm hoping. I'm truly hoping that they're there.
We can wait. We can wait.
Yeah, because we're gonna.
There's a very special group that we're
Yeah.
hoping will be a part of this.
Yeah.
And actually, one member we're hoping would be on the panel.
Yeah.
And then they would actually have a table set up
Yeah.
to educate and sell a few things on their own
Yes.
without giving too
So,
much away.
yeah. So, guys, please feel free to send questions. I mean, we're very accessible. It may take time. I mean, we're running around like madmen trying to bring you the best event that we possibly can, but we will try to answer as many questions as possible leading up to November 10th. Again, tomorrow, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard. Leslie, we will talk about this. We will let you guys know tonight if we come up with some kind of solution as far as a ticket package for the first and the second show at the Bowers. Because yeah, if somebody, we would definitely want somebody to come to both shows if they're there and want to see all the panelists. We definitely want to work that out. Our worry is like what Matt said, how popular is the show going to be? How big is the show going to be? So that's where, we want everybody to be able to get in if they can. So that's kind of where we're at. But again, I don't know. What do you think, Maddie?
Yeah, I we can't stop people from doing it, but
Yeah.
we'd like to give people a chance to see all of this. So if you kind of make a choice type of a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll definitely see. So, but you know what, guys? Again, feel free to send us questions. We'll answer. We'll help as best we can. Places to eat around the area. What to. I. I think. And there's even a place to eat on site, but
If you get there early enough, they
yeah,
do
if
close
they get
early,
there
but
early enough, yeah,
they do have one that's there and available.
yeah.
And you know what? I just got knocked off because I was downloading something here. Oh my gosh, that's too funny.
Yeah, no, it's funny because Leo, no, you're not throwing a monkey wrench, Leo. These are questions that we like because we don't know what we don't know. So
Right.
having this event, it's been an eye opener. We want to bring the best possible event with with people and letting everybody know who Sam McKim is. And Matt laughs at me because at D23, when I was passing out these flyers to people, I would walk up and I go, "Do you know who Sam McKim is?" And a lot of people didn't know. So we want to educate and bring that to light and kind of bring a little bit more history to people that don't know the full history. So we're just it's been helping when people kind of let us know, hey, could you do this or could you try that? It makes a difference. We enjoy we enjoy people's input. We really do because it lets us know what we're missing or what we're not doing right. So that's kind of where we're going with that.
Okay, I apologize here. 1 second. We got an
What are you
echo,
posting?
and
What are you posting?
I have to exit out. I'm going to leave and come back. I'm sorry. I apologize. Something got
What are,
screwed up.
what are you posting?
Well, I wanted to post. I wanted to post the photographs of the second venue, the possible second venue.
Oh yeah, that'd be great for
So
those.
1 second.
I think Leslie's seen it. I think a few people have seen it, but guys, if you have not seen the second venue, where again, if we can't get a sound studio at the studio itself, you have to really, really look it up. Grand Central Air Terminal. They give tours there actually, but it's incredible. It's like stepping back in time. It's
Oh, it
it's
is.
truly it's
It
truly a
is.
piece of history. And Disney does still own it. Disney is the owner of it. So, I believe they give tours, do they not?
I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, Leo. We are working with the Disney Family Museum to bring this presentation um, to again the Disney Family Museum, the same presentation. So we're hoping to kind of do that in the new year. Um, Maybe not the same, but something close to it. Maybe not as large a scale, but it's, and again, it's up to the Disney Family Museum. If they want to, if they want to host Matt, we're still talking about it, so we'll see. Oh, Barbara said she's done the tour with Bob Gurr. Uh,
Okay,
so
very good. I didn't realize that he did that.
oh yeah, I didn't either. I wonder if we should take part of his tour. Um,
Maybe
but
he can
yeah,
give the tour while he's there.
yeah, we're trying to, if this event at the Bowers goes over really good, guys, we are, what our hope is that we could, kind of take it on the road. Maybe take it to the Disney Family Museum, take it to Florida, maybe take it to Paris, to Japan, to China, just kind of open and expand the reach a little bit more on who Matt's dad was. Not a lot of people know. So, we're hoping to educate and show, who he was and all that he did. So, um, were you able to do it? You're not able to do it?
I just got back on. So once, I'm sorry.
No worries. No worries. No
uh,
worries.
let me see. Present. There we go. Slides.
Yeah, Leslie said some friends have flights and hotel already that are coming out. So,
Oh,
um,
great. Great.
Leslie,
That's
let
exciting.
us know. Just give us an idea of, afterwards. Shoot me or Matt a message, and let me know. So we can kind of look at, doing a package deal for both. Because that's something that maybe we can include in the ticketing. Get a package deal, get a better price. You're able to go to both shows. You know, double VIP, VIP one, general admission for another. We'll talk about that tonight with the family and everybody involved and see what they think.
I think I
So
can do this. I'm sorry. It's asking me to actually change them to PDFs. So I'm sorry.
yeah,
It's funny how they accept or don't accept things here. So give me a
yeah,
minute, folks. Sorry.
no worries, no worries. You
Keep
know,
talking.
no, if they can.
Okay.
Some are listening now. Oh, well, thank you, Leslie. Some are listening, and for those traveling, um, for those traveling, for those that are gonna be out at that time of year, we're excited. We don't know, of course, the weather, so
That's
we're
a coin
we're
toss, isn't
we're
it?
hoping, because it's an indoor event, that of course everybody's safe and everything like that. So, but plan on rain gear just in case. I mean, it never rains in Southern California, but you never know.
Nope,
Um,
you don't.
but yeah, anything that people, what you guys have in mind. And again, tomorrow, don't forget, 1 o'clock Pacific. Join us, Camille Dixon and Bill Rogers, the voices of Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. 1 o'clock are going to be talking with us. Two of the sweetest people. Um, yeah, it is a great venue. The theater. Yeah, Kim, you've been there. Yeah, it's a beautiful venue. The people have been so kind. Jason Zaremba, we have to shout out. Jason Zaremba
Yes,
has been helping us with the Bowers Museum.
very
If you
kind.
guys ever have an event or you ever need to do anything at the Bowers Museum, Jason Zaremba is the man to talk to. He has
No, no,
been
not
great.
Jason. Sean.
Why
Sean.
am I thinking Jason? Yeah, Sean Zaremba. Yeah, Sean Zaremba. I don't know where Jason came from. I probably do, but
We have a couple of Jasons that we're
yeah,
dealing
there's a couple
with.
of Jasons.
There we
Sean
go.
Zaremba. Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you.
Do you want to see the possible second venue?
Yeah, these are pictures of the possible second venue, guys. This is
It
GCAT.
This is amazing. I mean,
Yes.
Disney really spent some money to bring this back up to par.
Yeah.
So this is the main entry. So this is how you would have driven up to the airport to be dropped off or picked up.
Yes.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Grand Central Air Terminal, GCAT.
And then here's a shot of the inside. I only have 2 shots for you here, but
yes,
obviously been updated, but it
yes,
still has a flavor,
yes.
which is kind of nice.
A lot of VIPs, guys. A lot of VIPs for that one in December.
Yeah, we so we'll have people from hopefully from Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have people from uh, animation,
Mm-hmm.
Imagineering, possibly even Pixar.
Yeah.
We found out there's a couple of Sam McKim fans.
Yes.
So
I think I think a wide variety of people that knew and loved your dad and what he did, and
yeah,
so
it's very touching.
yeah,
Very touching.
yeah. Just watch the timing with Walt's Barn in December. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, because the Walt's Barn is going to be the 15th. So here's the thing: we would have our event Saturday the 14th. Is what we're hoping. Kind of looking at maybe. And then the next day you've got the barn. So it's kind of a double thing. You know, you've got the event there, you've got the barn. So it's a Disney weekend leading up to Christmas.
Yeah,
So,
there you go.
um, again, today is September the 7th. The 15th, guys, Matt and I are going to be at the barn, as will a few people, quite a few people are going to be at the barn. But yeah, we'll be there if you guys want to ask questions and talk to us there. Or, like we talked about, the 16th. We still good for the 16th?
I don't have a reservation, but we'll be okay. I'm going to work it out.
Oh, okay, no reservation, but we're going to work it out. All right, guys. The
don't have
16th,
a reservation yet.
Yes. Okay, let's just go with that.
I'm
okay,
confident.
The 16th, guys. For those of you that have heard or not heard, we are going to be at Disneyland. Matt and I are going to be at Disneyland the 16th. We are going to be giving away 2 tickets, 2 general admission tickets to the Bowers Museum. Find us that day and walk up to us and say Disney Antiquities and Collectibles podcast, and you will get 2 tickets to the event at the Bowers Museum. So, and for those that find us just shortly after, the first person gets, what are they getting, Maddie? What's the?
We're talking about a pin.
We're talking about a pin.
Limited edition.
Limited edition.
Only at the event.
Only.
Actually, I should have downloaded. I think I can. I think here. I think I can do this. I think it's also. It's still in there.
It's still in there. It's
okay,
still in there.
So this is the pin.
That's the pin, guys. That's going to be yeah, only exclusive again at the Bowers Museum. So we a limited number of amount of pins. So we'll be at Disneyland, like I said, the 16th. 2 tickets to the Bowers Museum, and if somebody finds a second, this is the pin they're going to get.
And this is the
great moments. Great moments with Mr. McKim, Disney legend, Centennial Celebration, 1924-2024. With Sam's beautiful penmanship signature. I love that. I gorgeous writing. You can tell Sam's signature anywhere. So, all right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Matt, anything you want to add before we let everybody go conclude their Saturday or have more fun?
Yeah, I can't think of anything. And like we said, I mean, tomorrow, 3:00, we'll put the tickets up for sale, and then shortly thereafter, we'll be doing the second event, and we'll have that set up, and we'll make another announcements of when those tickets are going to be up for sale, and we'll have things kind of locked into place better at that point. So, right, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Yeah,
we'll be happy to answer them.
Yeah, we're always here, and yeah.
And thank you guys for all the support and excitement, and we're excited to be putting this all together, and it will be very special.
Yeah,
it will be very special.
100 years. This is. I'm truly looking forward to it. So,
Yeah,
All right,
and
everybody.
we'll have the link set up
Yeah.
before the 3 o'clock.
Yes. Yes. Leo, we will send you a link as well. Everybody, tune in tomorrow, 1 p.m.
Yes.
Pacific. Again, talking to Camille Dixon, Bill Rogers, the voices
Great.
of Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. So
Great
looking forward to
couple.
that. Yeah. Maddie, thank you for your time. Appreciate
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Everybody, appreciate you. We will see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Have a great rest of your Saturday, everybody. Stay cool.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.